In the modern day, getting to the Gila National Monument is not easy, especially in the wintertime. The road from Silver City to the monument is 44 miles and takes 1.5 to 2 hours in normal conditions. As I walked through the dwellings, wearing my modern shoes with my modern sensibilities, I tried to imagine what it might be like for the people who used the caves for sanctuary and for those who made it into their homes. In the late 1200s, people of the agricultural Mongolian culture built infrastructure to make it a home. Prior to that, the caves were used as shelter for nomads traveling through the region. As I walked through the dwellings, I tried to imagine what life would be like. What would an ordinary day be like, especially a stormy winter one? I couldn't help but ponder what it would be like for modern-day people if they were suddenly thrust into what seems like such a primitive existence when compared to the comforts and distractions that we now have access to. No taps with water, no heat other than fire, no electricity to power up phones, and the constant need to find provisions. Even though what is now New Mexico was part of an extensive trading route, there wasn't the simplicity of running to the grocery store when something was wanted or needed. It was a gift to walk in the footsteps where ancient people walked and lived. It is a gift that such places exist and are accessible to the public. New Mexico has a plethora of dwellings in places where ancient cultures once thrived. Having an opportunity to visit these places and to glean a bit about how people lived is inspiring and humbling. The worries of the people who lived here and visited before them were likely at the base similar to modern man, and sort of makes modern-day concerns connected to possessions and consumption shameful, if that makes sense. Don't get me wrong. I am happy to have the van that gets me to places like this. I am happy to have modern-day shoes, and the things that seem so simple, like running water and food that can be obtained with relative ease. But I am in awe of the thought of acceptance in life and how the art of survival was likely not taken lightly. After visiting the monument, we stayed at the Gila National Forest for a few days while I painted some of the interior of the van, and Hannigan the cat was able to roam with ease. Then it was south again, to the sun, and towards whatever would be next for us in our time in New Mexico. Thank you for listening and watching. I really appreciate all of you. And I'll see you next time. Or outside.